Hello, my name is Tom Huffman. I teach in Aikido of Gainesville in Gainesville, Florida. My students have asked me to make a video about the basic Suburi of the Iwama Style Jo as I teach it. The next one, Gyaku Yokomen Ushiro Tsuki. Gyaku Yokomen. Gyaku means opposite. Yokomen means to the side. Yokomen would be side of the head. Uchi is to strike. So it looks like this. So you're rolling a block to the right. Let's do it this way first. So you're rolling a block to the right. You're going to step, and then you're going to cut from high left to low right. And then come down to in front of your right hip. And then let go with your left hand, passing right along the Jo, past your right hand. You're pulling back now with the right hand. When you get to the end of the Jo, pull with your left hand and thrust to the rear. Flip the left hand, coming up, flip the right hand, step back and cut, and you have gone around your right foot. So looking at it from the side, this is roll a block to the right, blocking, step forward, cut from high left to low right, stopping about in front of your right hip. Left hand is opening, passing right along the Jo. Your right hand starting to pull back. Left hand gets to the end. It pulls for the rest of the way for the strike to thrust back. And I'm going pretty much horizontal to start with. Again, this is another one where you're looking at your target and you could go to the knee, the groin, or the throat. Any of those is fine, but the normal that you're going to see most is to go more to the groin center area. Okay? And then to get back to a starting point, I flip the left hand, and then as it come up, this is kind of odd to come up with, to flip down here. So instead, I lift it more like this and then flip the right hand here so that the right elbow goes forward, and then I step back to cut. This is good practice of retreating and yet striking forward, because when you start to do strikes like this, what's going to happen is that you'll choke in. And in order to have a retreating strike, you really need to have that strike extend out as you're retreating. So it's a good practice to get into, to start learning about. So look at it again. So rolling to the right, step, cut from high left to low right, open the left hand, pulling with the right hand, pull the left hand, and thrust to the rear. Then flip the left hand over right here. As you come up, just lifting up. As the right hand gets to the top of the head, flip the right elbow in, forward, and step back and cut forward. So I'm making both of those. Well, no. The first one is a Yokomen Uchi, just to the rear, flip, flip, and then a straight Manuchi, trying to come down, straight down the center as you retreat. Okay? So, Gyaku Yokomen Ushiro Tsuki, retreating Shomenuchi. So that's the 5 Minuchis.